What's up, Super Squirrels? My name is Gigi, aka Puckin Chaos. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, we're gonna go over how I clean these dirty checkerboard van slip-ons that I scored online for 25 bucks, and I'm gonna show you how I turn it from this to this in 4 steps. I'm gonna put one of the shoes to the side so we can do it before and after. And this is the current state of the shoe. Lots of baked in dirt on the uppers and midsoles. The midsoles and uppers colors seem to match and have that tea stains look, and they're not supposed to be matchy-matchy like that. So let's jump into this transformation. Step 1, and it's kind of the obvious one, we have to clean the shoe. We're going to need a large towel, a small tub of soapy water, and not dish soap, but a small cap of liquid laundry detergent. Any brand you have on hand will work. Sneaker cleaning brushes, mine are from a Shoevinator, but wherever you can find yours will work. I specifically have a soft, medium, and stiff brush for this job. A small towel, your shoe, of course, a shoe tree, and gloves. Whether they're your shoes or not, wear gloves, people. All right, I'm looking at these insoles and I know for a fact that they need to go. It took me a good 5 to 7 minutes to get my fingers in there to loosen up the glue. And at some point, I had to grab a flathead screwdriver to help give me some leverage and fit into those tight spaces. Eventually, I did rip them out, and as you can see by my hands dropping to the table afterwards, it was a workout. And after I got the insole out, I tossed it to the side. I then adjusted and inserted the shoe tree. You do this to make sure it maintains its shape while you put pressure on it during the cleaning process, which is happening now, starting with a soft brush. Dip it in your soapy water solution and start brushing it all around. You're going to concentrate this on the uppers or fabric portion of your shoe. Now, let's move on to the medium brush. With this brush, you can hit up the uppers and the midsoles of your shoe. And now, the stiff brush. I would usually focus on the midsoles when using this brush, but there are some aggressive stains on this shoe that I want to make sure receives the proper attention it deserves. You can already see a difference in the midsoles using this brush, where it's getting back to white. Now it's time to pull out the shoe tree and make sure you get the insides of your shoe as well. I use both the soft and medium brush for this. One thing I want to point out is that I clean these shoes for a good 10 to 15 minutes before I rinse them off. This is not a 90-second cleaning job. Take your time in loosening up a lot of that aged dirt on your shoes. After I rinsed them off on my sink and pat dried it, which I didn't really need to do, but this is what they look like. I already see a massive improvement from the uppers and midsoles, but we still got more to do. Now on to step 2, the OXICLEAN bath. You're going to need OXICLEAN Versatile Stain Remover for this step, you know, as it says in the title card. Grab a container that's large enough to hold your sneakers and that's deep enough so they can be submerged without being squished or deformed. I'm using a plastic trash can. I'm going to turn the water on to its hottest setting and start to partially fill it up. I then take a full scoop of OXICLEAN and pour it into the water. Stop the water, take your shoe, and give it a good stir for about a minute. It says in the instructions that you're going to get your best results after you let your items soak for a maximum of 6 hours, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, we're done mixing. You can add a bit more water in if it's necessary and then drop the shoe in. I was going to use my cold medicine bottle to weigh it down, but no, it's going down on its own. Okay. Later on, I did need to use the bottle to weigh it down so it stayed fully submerged. So keep that in mind that you may need to do the same. After 6 hours, you can pull it from its soak and just look at the results, people. The midsoles look brand new and the uppers look so much brighter. I did end up taking my medium brush to the shoe again on both the uppers and midsoles to clear off any residual dirt, and it came right off. And if you want to upgrade to the stiff brush for the midsoles, be my guest. Now, on to step 3, launder and dry. This one is really simple. You're going to toss your sneakers into a laundry bag and throw them into the laundry with some other clothes you've been meaning to wash that week. You're going to set the temperature to warm cold or cold cold, and yes, you're going to use regular laundry detergent. Why the extra laundry? So it doesn't completely bash the inside of your washer machine. It's a cushion so the shoes have a softer landing. Plus, I'm not going to use up all that water to wash one pair of shoes alone. That's just wasteful. So double duty, wash clothes and the shoes. Okay, when the laundry load is done, throw your laundry into the dryer but pull your sneakers. When you take them out, insert the shoe tree and let them dry in the sunlight, whether it's outside or on the windowsill. The next day, they're looking like this. This is so much better. Though I was wondering why that middle section of the uppers was a canvas color, I thought the shoes still weren't clean. I looked it up, and these are checkerboard and off-white Vans. They did this on purpose? But the point is, we got them back to normal and they're looking fresh and clean. And for our final step, we gotta protect them from the elements, which leads us to step 4, protect your work. I went out and purchased this kiwi protective spray, which you must do outside. The spray paint smell is strong. Per the instructions, we're going to spray 1 coat and let it sit for an hour. Then spray on a second coat and let it sit for another hour. I actually let it sit for a day before I tested to see if this worked, and I have no idea if it did. I can see the water beading and rolling off, which is good. The fabric did get a little wet, but honestly, I don't know what to expect. It seemed to work. I don't know. Tell me down in the comments below if you've ever used a waterproof sealant on your canvas shoes and which brand you love. I'm always up for hearing product suggestions that will improve what I'm doing, you know? But that was the final step in how I cleaned these dirty classic slip-ons and transformed them into these crisp again kicks. And that's it, folks. Those are the 4 steps in getting your checkerboard Vans slip-ons looking crisp again. And I'd say that this process goes for any canvas sneakers you own. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. You can also enjoy more of my work and some fun projects and photo shoots I do of my sneaker transformations on my Instagram @PuckinChaos. Until next time, stay super squirrels, and I'll see you in the next video.